never really know who's in your corner until life throws a punch that lands. Not the kind that bruises skin, but the kind that caves in your soul. And when that day came for me, I found out I had more family than blood could ever claim. It started with the rumble of an engine and the sound of gravel under tires. No scripts, no actors, just folks who cared enough to be real when everything in me was breaking. I don't remember what I said that morning, probably something smart-ass to hide how scared I was, but I remember what they said. Austin, hey, keep it up, buddy, keep wheeling, we love it. Simple words, nothing fancy. But when you're losing pieces of yourself every day to something like MSA, that kind of love feels like a life raft in a sea you didn't choose to swim in. One by one they came, not out of obligation, but out of heart. Some were old friends, some were new faces, some were just strangers who saw me fighting and said, "You ain't alone." A big guy with a soft voice pulled me in close and said, "I respect you for what you're going through and how you're dealing with it." Then he choked up, like he could feel it too. Another man I barely knew whispered, "I love you, brother, God bless you. Anything you need, I'm right around the corner. We're in your corner, we're fighting for you, buddy." And just like that, I wasn't fighting alone anymore. MSA is an invisible beast. It doesn't wear a name tag or walk in with a warning. It sneaks in through the nerves, hides behind smiles, and strips you of movement, dignity, and eventually your voice. But that day, my voice still worked, and I used it. Not to ask for pity, but to share something real. Because I didn't want people to see me as a disease. I wanted them to see the man inside it. I talked about what it's like to lose pieces of yourself while still holding on to love. I talked about pain, but I also talked about purpose, how every moment can still matter, even when your body says otherwise. And they listened, not out of sympathy, but because something in my story made them look inward. Maybe they saw their own struggle. Maybe they saw someone they lost. Maybe they just saw a man still standing when the odds said he shouldn't. There's a power in people just showing up. No fancy speeches, no cure, no magic. Just being there. And that's what those first few minutes were, a quiet army of love and respect gathering around me with nothing to gain except the truth that we're all in this together, even if we suffer alone. Somewhere between the tears and the thank yous, I realized something I'll never forget. You don't need to be whole to be seen. You just need to be honest. And in that moment, I was